The crowbar is one of the most iconic weapons in Half-Life, and just games in general. But a lot of characters act like there's just one crowbar that Gordon Freeman uses. But how many crowbars are there? This is a dumb question. Time to think about it too much. Okay, so there are 6 games in the Half-Life series with crowbars in them. Anyway, we're starting with Half-Life 1, because it's the first one. In this game, there is a whopping, I'm not telling you yet, number of crowbars. The game opens with a tutorial level called the Hazard Course. Well, technically not opens with, because it's optional. And you get a crowbar right here. This part is canon as far as I know. So, cool. That's crowbar number 1. The second crowbar you get is from Chapter 3 of the game, right after the Resonance Cascade. It's the first weapon you get. It goes smack, smack, and kills things. Great. And a few chapters later, in Apprehension, some soldiers kidnap you and throw you into a trash compactor. Well, that's fine. They took your crowbar? Yeah, they're absolutely evil. And then you find another one a few seconds later. Great. On that note, there's actually a few other crowbars that appear in the background of the game, but you can't pick up a second one if you already have one. And at the end of the game, the G-Man takes it away from you. Bastard. Anyway, moving on to the next gold source Half-Life game. Half-Life Opposing Force. This one uses a wrench instead. You can use cheats to give yourself a crowbar, but you can't get it in normal gameplay. Also, on an unrelated note, this is, as far as I know, the only Half-Life game with 2 melee weapons, because in addition to the Allen wrench, there's also a knife. Anyway, next game, Half-Life Blue Shift. This Half-Life expansion pack stars Barney Calhoun, and yeah, this game's crowbar might be important later. You find it in an elevator in the game's second chapter. Disappointingly, despite the game's name, it isn't blue. Next. In Half-Life Decay, the weird PS2 expansion pack, that's multiplayer exclusive, you get a crowbar, or actually 2 crowbars in the first chapter. But neither of those are Gordon's crowbars, but I don't care about them. Anyways, that's 3 crowbars used by Gordon Freeman in the Gold Source Half-Life games, and 6 overall so far. Half-Life 2, you know what Half-Life 2 is. Okay, so 3 chapters. Is it 3? It's actually 2. 2 chapters into the game. You get your first weapon from Barney, the iconic red crowbar. Or is it? Barney says, oh, and before I forget, I think you dropped this back in Black Mesa. So, problem solved, right? But even if he somehow got the crowbar the G-Man took from you, which wouldn't really make sense, which crowbar would it be? The first one, or the second one? Or the one from the Hazard Course? Probably the second one. But in the German version of the game, Barney says he found it in Black Mesa. So it's either Barney's crowbar from Blue Shift, or the second Half-Life 1 one. Sadly, this mystery Half-Life 2 crowbar gets destroyed in the Citadel confiscation field. The Combine truly are evil. Anyway, on to the episodes. In Chapter 4 of Episode 1, Urban Flight, you get a crowbar from Barney. That's it for that. In Episode 2, on the other hand, you find a crowbar in an elevator and you fall into a mine. Which is kind of plot important. Blue Shift reference? Maybe. I don't know. Do you hear yelling outside? Yeah, it's annoying, and there's nothing I can do about it. Besides wait 10 minutes and record this. But I'm lazy. Anyway, on to the outro. Anyway, yes, throughout the Half-Life series, Gordon Freeman has wielded a grand total of 6 crowbars, and 9 appeared overall. Did anyone care about this? No. Also, Half-Life Alyx doesn't have any crowbars, except for the post-credit scene, but that's the same one from episode 2. Also, sorry if that spoiled you about Alyx. I mean, it's like 3 years old at this point, so who cares? Bye now.